Greetings, beloved human family and co-creators. I am Gilles Mancillon, and I'm called today to come back and speak to you, to continue this discussion. I'm going to expand a little bit on those things I've already mentioned in my past video. For now, we just wanted to wish a very, very happy birthday to all the Aries. The sun is now moving out of that constellation and moving into Taurus. So I wish a wonderful birthday to come for all the Taurus. So the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Venus will be in Taurus, or are in Taurus now, and so it's a very powerful time. Jupiter is going to go direct on May 9th, so it's going to create a new expansion, and then Mercury will go direct on the 22nd of July. It's going to go retrograde in 29th of April, so it's going to be a new time for reflecting upon what we need to do. There's been a very powerful with this full moon that is coming in Scorpio. There is a new diamond light activation. It's going to be able, the Scorpio moon will be able to help us release all kinds of things that are very, very deep things from within our subconscious, and also understanding the value we place on power and love. Also sex and money, how those things relate, because on the subconscious level there is a deep connection to that, although most people won't admit it openly. We're going to be moving into Vesak time, the birthday of Buddha, next full moon in May. So it is about invoking the great ability to invoke more deeply the cosmic Christ, the Buddha, and Lord Maitreya. Maitreya is the future Buddha. It's a Buddha that is Christ-like as well. He's integrated both of those qualities and lives through the path of joy, of laughter, of pure. It doesn't have any thought that could prevent that laughter from happening, and his philosophy is to laugh. And so it can be communicated. It's kind of the future Buddha, or the future Christ self. It resides in what we would call the future of the planet, but it can be contacted through the pink light or the ruby red light, and you may call Archangel Ariel to help you to communicate, to connect to those frequencies, those energies. The idea is to move into a space of prosperity, of blessing and gratitude. For if we have gratitude for what we have, more can come to us, and the planet will continue their dance in the sky in order to help us and assist us on the conscious or unconscious level. Well, personally, I've been going through this cleansing of my physical body. My consciousness has ascended many, many years ago, but I still feel like I'm in a straitjacket because I still have toxins within my body. I know that the freedom will be amazing once I complete my cycle, and the mask will drop. There's going to be all kinds of... What's going on to me is going on to many, many people. So I'm just hoping those ideas share will comfort you in your process, and know that we are moving towards something that's far greater than we have ever known in this life. I made this allegory yesterday that the physical body may be like a car, and so your car is like a small little car that's like driving this road, on the road of life. But eventually, once you purify yourself and get your body into a crystalline self, when it's love and clear and pure, it becomes like driving a Ferrari. So much more enjoyable. But I also made this idea that I thought was quite interesting, to allow to sit in the back seat and let God drives your life, because the more you can do that, the more you can allow to be transported, to be carried, to be supported and assisted by this divine I am presence. And the more you allow this presence to lead you and guide you in your life, these roles will always take you to the right place at the right time, and then you can invite other people in to share the ride with you. So it is very important to stay, and in much this is the preferred. Doesn't mean you cannot enjoy driving your own car, but it's if you can allow the creator to drive your life, things will definitely get a lot easier. Of course, there is a problem in time and space, where most egos are always it's a source of many problems, that they believe it is this or that, and right or wrong, and it's never the case. It's right for one moment, one person, and wrong for another person. So allow everybody to be where they are, because it's always this and that, and just not to allow yourself to be dragged into lower consciousness. Let them be the way they are. And so that's always easier, and you can assist with whatever they need at any given time. Understand that ascension already happened. You already ascended. It's just your physical body and your mortal consciousness just need to catch up with it, to adapt to it. And the more you understand that, the more those energies come to you, and your mind open, and you're able to feel deeper things within your heart, more crisp energy. And I also wanted to mention that there is this this idea of the many drawers within ourselves. For whenever we have an idea that pops in relationship to a relationship or to a situation or anything, it's like a drawer is opening, and there is all those things within the drawer that are connected to that relationship or that situation. And so those things open and close by themselves, but eventually you're the one that is the master of the drawer cabinet. And so there is many drawers you have not opened yet, that we have not opened yet, that we'll open later. But you can always open and close the drawers, like reopen any situation or reopen any connection to any relationship. There are times where you want everything to be closed, so your mind is serene and free, and then there are times where you want to investigate a situation, so you reopen those drawers. It is a creative aspect that we need to work with, to be in control of what flows through our mind. Also, on a touch of humor, I wanted to say that I've come to realize that on YouTube, as soon as you put a pretty naked woman on a video, there are millions of people that are jumped to watch it. So I'm wondering, maybe in the future I'm going to do those messages with a pretty girl sitting on my lap in a bathing suit, so if that can attract those millions of viewers to the idea of spirituality, I'm kind of willing to do that. For now it's just a humorous thought that came through my head, but it still it shows the level of consciousness that the world is at, but there are many it's like the only thing I will not use is violence and brutality, like can be seen in the media. Those are the things I will not use, but everything else seems to be okay. Well, I wish you a wonderful day. I hope this message was interesting for you. We are definitely moving into this 7-day cycle of this full moon, and so there'll be great release and freedom that will come out on the other side of that week. So I hope you enjoy it. Have a good day. Namaste.